Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're doing a full face of drugstore makeup. I really wanted to do a video like this because I actually don't have a lot of drugstore makeup. So I never use drugstore makeup, and it's not because I think I'm bougie or anything. It's actually because I feel like drugstore makeup is pretty expensive. And it's pretty hit and miss from what I've seen and heard on YouTube. So yeah, especially in Canada, I feel like drugstore prices are pretty high and they're almost like as close as the prices at Sephora. So usually I prefer to buy things at Sephora because I know, well, things that I know are going to be good at least. Because maybe I will be spending a bit more, but I know it's a good product. Whereas at the drugstore, you don't really have the chance to test all the products. There's usually never any testers, and when there is, they are disgusting looking, and you don't want to put them even on your hand. So yeah, I have some products here that I really wanted to try, some that I've owned for a while, and I did get some new products because I didn't even have enough drugstore products to do a full face. So I did get 3 new products that I'm going to be testing out. Yeah, so I guess we'll just get started. So the first product I'm using, you've seen me use before in other videos. It's the Physicians Formula BB Cream, the organic wear one, because I do believe there's a different version of this. This is in the color Light, and it says it's 100% natural origin, all-in-one beauty balm cream. Shake well. So this is a BB cream, but I actually find it's a foundation for me anyway. It has like I would say a medium coverage even, and it's like it's a thick texture. So to me, it's more like a foundation. And I'm going to apply it with my sponge as I normally do. I realize I never mentioned what this sponge is, the one I use in all my videos, because it's actually like a no-name sponge. So yeah, it's just like the drugstore brand sponge. I think it's pretty good. I do have to switch it out soon because it's getting old, but there's like nothing wrong with it. So yeah, it lasted me longer than my Sephora sponge. I've never used a beauty blender, so I don't know if this is like not good compared to that, but a beauty blender is like 26 bucks for a sponge, so I'm gonna use this. So I normally start with like this amount of product, like that. And I just blend it out like usual. And I find like a little amount of this goes a long way, so I might put more on after, but I always start with like this much for my first layer. And I'd say it's like a dewy finish, I guess. I mean, I have super dry skin, as you know, because I mention it in every video. And it doesn't look dry at all on my skin. And it actually has like moisturizing properties. So yeah, I really like this product. I think I'll put a tiny bit more. So that's what it looks like. So yeah, this looks like foundation to me. And it's so thick, I don't even know why it says like shake well, because you can't shake anything because the texture is so thick. So yeah, I just realized I forgot to use a primer. And I actually do have one from the drugstore. It's the NYX Angel Veil. This is like one of those blurring primers, I guess you would call it, like the ones that feel like silicone-y, so it like smooths everything out. But yeah, I forgot to use it, so. But if you're looking for a good smoothing primer from the drugstore, this one is pretty good. So the next product I got is actually something I had to pick up. It's this here. The famous Maybelline Age Rewind that everyone has at some point, or has had at some point. It says it's a dark circle eraser treatment concealer with goji berry and haloxyl. Instantly erases dark circles, fine lines, and visibly diminishes puffiness. So yeah, let's see how this works. I've never tried this before, but I actually did need a new concealer. I really don't like my concealer. I've realized the Tarte Aqua Sealer, I don't know. I don't like the texture of it. It sits weirdly on my skin, so I'm hoping that this one works better. Probably should have done this before filming. It's gonna take me hours to open. So you have to twist it up. I'm scared. Where is it gonna come out of? Oh, okay, so you can see it there. Oh, okay. I thought this was gonna be like softer for some reason. It's like very stiff. I know this is like a dark circle eraser, but I just use it everywhere because that's the only concealer I have from the drugstore. I think the color is good. I didn't even say what it was, did I? It's the color Ivory. I think it's the lightest shade from what I could tell at the store. That blends really easily. I think this is one that you have to blend out like as soon as you put it on, because I see like in some spots it like stuck there a bit. But yeah, I mean, it's still workable. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Should I put more? I feel like I still have some darkness there. One thing I don't have is a drugstore powder. But I don't always use powder anyway, so I think I just won't use powder today. But if you are looking for a good drugstore powder, I heard the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder is really good, so I'll probably get that one next, because I do only own one powder at the moment, the one from Aveda that I've been using in all my videos. So once that's out, yeah, I might get that one, because I heard it's supposed to be really good. So the next thing I'll do, I guess I'll do my eyes next, because that's what I normally do. So I have a few different things, but I really wanted to try this huge palette. So this is from e.l.f. It's like one of those holiday sets that they come out with every year. And actually at my drugstore, like, we don't actually carry e.l.f. They only have the holiday sets, which is weird. But yeah, I got this last year. But I saw that they did re-release it this year. So I've only swatched it so far, and it actually was not that bad. If I could get this open. Yeah, so it looks like this. There's 100 colors in here. So I figured I would have every color I would need in this. So I'm gonna start with one of the cream shades. And I'm just gonna do what I would normally do, because I think that's a good way to test if the products are good, because if I tried to do something new, I wouldn't know if it's the product that's bad or if it's just me. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with my usual Royal & Langnickel BOM 40 shader brush. And which of these should I start with? I think I'm going to start with this color here. Looks like a good skin tone shade for me. They are very powdery. So I actually don't know if this is the same formula as in e.l.f.'s other palettes because I don't own any of them. But I have heard that they do make some really good eyeshadows, and they're one of like the cheaper brands. But like I said, at the drugstore they don't have e.l.f. They only have these holiday kits, but I have seen e.l.f. at Walmart, so if you're in Canada, that's where you could find e.l.f. Yeah, with this shade I don't really expect to see much pigment. It's just for using as a base like I normally do. Then I'm going to take my Royal & Langnickel BMX 430 crease brush and go in with the transition color. There's so many colors to choose from. I'm gonna go in with this color here. It's like a cool tone, medium brown kind of shade. That looks good so far. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in the crease with a deeper shade and a slimmer brush. I'm gonna use this Aveda brush. It's a good size, and I'm gonna go in with this shade here, so like a deeper brown. Yeah, there's not much pigment in these, but I mean, I wasn't really expecting crazy payoff since there is like 100 colors in here and it's not expensive. But it's not bad. So there isn't really like any super metallic shades in here. The ones that do have shimmer, like these here, are more like satin finishes. So let's see. I think I want to try like, oops, these shades here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll start with this like taupey shade. And I'm gonna need a flat, dense brush for that. I'm gonna use my Tarte brush. This one that has no name. Ooh, these are very soft. Looks like that. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that metallic. You see? It's pretty good. And I want to deepen up the outer corner, so I'm going to use this detail brush, and I'm going to go in with this deep brown shade here. I'm just going to start putting it at my lash line. Like that, and then bring it up. And I'm just kind of bringing it in and blending it with the other shade, so. And I'm basically gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line with this round brush here. So back in with that transition shade. And then some of the deeper shade just on the outer corner. And the lighter shimmer shade from like the middle of my lower lash line to the inner corner. And I want to put something bright on my inner corner. So let's see, I'm gonna go in, is this shimmery? Yeah, with, this is hard to show you, this shade here. It's like a pearly cream shade with my usual eye smudger from Aveda. I need to clean my brush. So I just put some of that on the inner corner and whatever was left on my brow bone. So I think that turned out like pretty good. I don't know, I thought like from the texture these would just like dust away, but they actually stuck to the eye pretty well. They probably won't last as long as like a more like high-end eyeshadow, but yeah, it looks pretty good so far. So what I would normally do next, well, first I did notice a bit of fallout, so I will dust that away. I think it was from the dark brown shade. So next I'm gonna do the rest of my face. As you know, because you've seen if you've been watching my other videos, I have this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Bronzer. So, you know, it looks like this. It smells like coconut and, yeah, tropicalness. I'll apply that with my BH Cosmetics Duo Fiber brush. So yeah, let me know below what are some of your guys' favorite drugstore products, because like I said, I haven't tried much, but if there's something you think is like really good and comparable to like high-end, then I would like to try it out. So yeah, there's the bronzer. It's very light, I find. And I actually did get a new blush from the drugstore. This Burt's Bees blush in Toasted Cinnamon. I've been wanting this forever. It looks like this. It's like a nice peachy neutral blush. And I really wanted it because Kathleen Lights always raves about it. It's like one of her favorite blushes. I never bought it because this is like $15.99. So, I mean, when I'm buying something at the drugstore, I want it to be like more like $6 or $7, but it was on sale, and yeah. Okay, so my memory card ran out of space, so I might look a bit different, but yeah, what was I saying before? Oh, as I was saying about this blush, yeah, so I bought it because it was on sale and I just really like this kind of tone for a blush. So I'm going to apply it with my usual BH Cosmetics contour brush. This one here. Whoa! There was a lot of pigment. Uh-oh. Okay. I need to go in lightly with this. Yeah. Okay, so this is very pigmented. Just wiping some off on the tissue. I was not expecting that. I'm just gonna go over it a bit with my sponge to blend it in. Yeah, so I like that. I don't have any other blush like that actually. Most of my blushes are pink, so yeah, this is a good one. It's almost like a bronzer on me actually, but yeah, I like it. It has a nice sheen too. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Just don't use too much of it. So for eyebrows, I picked up the Essence Make Me Brow. It looks like this. So if you guys saw my other videos, you know I always use the Hourglass Fiber Brow Gel. And I think it's getting low because it's getting like a bit dry. So I had to get a new one anyway. And I heard this is a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is actually the product I used to use before the Hourglass one. So yeah, and this is only like $4.99. I don't know about the color. It looks pretty light. So it looks like this. It looks like this. I think it's lighter than my Hourglass one. It's the shade 03 Soft Brownie Brows. I think there was only 3 shades of this at my drugstore. And for some reason, number 2 was darker, which doesn't make sense because 1 was the lightest, it was like blonde, and then 2 was dark, and then 3 was in the middle. I don't know, but let's see. I'm a bit scared because there's like a lot of product on the brush, but I'll just go in lightly. Okay, pretty good so far. I'm just like really used to the brush on my Hourglass Fiber Brow Gel because it has like those spikes on the end so it can get in the front here. I'm just, yeah, I really like that aspect of it, but this is going pretty good. I think that's a good color. I did hear people like this, but that it left their brows like crunchy. Like you could feel it after, but I mean, as long as they don't look crunchy, I think that's okay. Cause like, I'm not gonna be touching my brows throughout the day anyway. Okay, so pretty good. I thought the color was gonna be too warm, but I actually like it. And then for my mascara, you've also seen it before. It's my Revlon Mega Multiplier. I can get it out. This one here. And I have the shade Blackened Brown, which like normally I would use a black mascara, but I think for this more like soft look, it would actually look nice. And this is almost over. I've had it for a while. I noticed it starting to flake on me, but I did really like this. And I like the brush, the shape, if you can see there. Yeah, I like these natural bristle brushes. Yeah. So there's the mascara. It gives a lot of length, not necessarily volume though, so if you prefer a volumizing mascara, maybe don't get this one. I think I've said that before in my previous video. I realized I forgot to put lip balm on, and I do have a drugstore lip balm by e.l.f. It's actually a scrub. It looks like this. So there's like little sugar crystals inside. This one is brown sugar. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some of that on because my lips are super dry. I actually really like this product because it's a sugar scrub but in a stick form, so you don't have to like put your fingers in the jar and it gets all gross. And then you just lick the sugar off after. And it's delicious. Or you can wipe it off if you prefer. But so for lip products, I actually do own a lot of drugstore lip products because lip products are my favorite beauty products. So I do have a lot of them. I'm just not sure what I want to do for this look. Probably a nude because this is a more natural look. So yeah, let me go get something and I'll be back. So I have this Milani Amore matte lip cream. Yeah, I think this would be a nice nude color. I actually got this in the States at Walmart. They used to have like these beauty sets, and there was one with like full of lip products, and this was in there. But actually now we have Milani at my drugstore, and before that I like never saw Milani in Quebec, so I don't know if it's like new to Quebec or I just never noticed before. But now we have like a whole bunch of stuff, but we still don't have like the nice, like the big palettes, the new ones that are supposedly as good as high-end, and I really want to try those. But yeah, so I really want to try this actually. I've heard good things about the formula, so let's see. So it's one of those like flat doe foot applicators. Ooh, it smells like cake. So right away this reminds me of the Too Faced melted matte lipsticks. I like this color a lot. I'll see how it dries. So far it's not like sticky or anything. Yeah, this is like almost the same formula as the Too Faced, I don't know, the matte ones, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the same thing, I think. So if you like those and you want to get them cheaper, you can get the Milani one. So for me it is a bit drying. I mean, I don't know, my lips are kind of, I can see like all the lines in them. So I usually put like a lip gloss on top of something like this. So let me see if I have one from the drugstore. Yeah, I have this NYX Butter Gloss, Intense Butter Gloss. Drench your lips in extreme color with our signature buttery smooth gloss. This is in the shade Peanut Brittle. So I might turn this a bit more on the brown side, but I really need some gloss right now. It's not sticky though, it's just, yeah, it has like that dry liquid lipstick feeling. Yeah. That's nice too. That's not sticky either. I need to use these products more because like everything I try is like a first impression since I never use my makeup. Oh yes, I almost forgot highlight, and it's like the thing I'm most excited about. So I got this in the States. We don't have Flower Beauty in Canada. Unfortunately, the bronzer shade broke, but this is so good. Like, this highlight is like one of my favorite highlights, you'll see. But these powders are so soft, which is why like this one, like the whole square just fell out of the pan and crumbled, so I couldn't save it. But yeah, this is really good if you're looking, well, if you're in the States you can get this whenever, but if you go to the States you should pick up some Flower Beauty. And they have like another palette that's just highlighters. There's like 3 colors, and I think that comes in two versions, like one for more fair skin and one for like more medium to deep skin. So yeah, but this is really nice. So I'm gonna apply that with my fan brush, this one here. Yeah, this is more like a natural look, so I don't want to go crazy with the highlighter, and this is very metallic. Look at that. It's so good. And if you guys didn't know, Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's makeup line, and I think it's so cool that she did like a more affordable brand that's more accessible to people. Because some celebrities, you know, they come out with these things that are like hundreds of dollars and it's like not even good. But this is actually like high-end quality. Yeah, it just sucks that we can't get it in Canada. I hope that's gonna change. There's the highlighter, and I do have a setting spray. I actually have 2 setting sprays from the drugstore. Well, technically this is from Walmart, but you get the idea. It's the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist 12-Hour Power. Electrolytes energize and hydrate skin, oil-free, silicone-free, alcohol-free. So it looks like this. I got this because it's a hydrating primer, and that's something I always need. And this kind of reminds me of MAC Fix Plus, the effect that it gives. I'll show you. It doesn't smell that good, to be honest, but it gives you that like sheen that the MAC Fix Plus gives, which that's why I like it. And it does feel soothing. I don't know if it makes your makeup last any longer, but yeah, I do like the effect that it gives. So I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, I did forget to use the primer, but like I said, I don't always use primer anyway. Sometimes I just use moisturizer, so yeah. But I hope you liked this video, and if you were looking for some drugstore products, maybe you found something to try. I had so much lipstick on my teeth. As I was saying, if you guys have any suggestions for me, some things you'd like me to try in the future, yeah, just let me know below. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!